What up, guys? Morning. I'm saying morning because it is Sunday morning. Honestly, I can't even tell you where Friday and Saturday went. Alright. So basically, Friday night and Saturday night are some point on the weekend. I usually work 16 hours. And that's separate from my full-time job. So my full-time job is Monday to Friday, 9 to 5:30. On Fridays, I get home probably like 5:45, and then it's really tough for me to go to bed and get any rest between 5:45 and 9:30, 9:40 when I should be leaving out for my weekend job. And so typically I would probably just find something to do. So as I said, I think I said this on Friday, I'm probably just gonna combine Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't think I recorded anything yesterday, but Thursday when Anna and I went to the farmer's market, we basically got there too late because again they close at 6. I get out of work 5:30, so we didn't get to do much. So I told her, there's another farmer's market in a different town. Let's go on Friday. So I came home with that intention, but I guess she had forgotten. I ended up just doing stuff around the house. I was gonna go to the gym, but I was a little bit tired, got distracted, started doing other stuff. And then I figured, you know what, let me just keep doing what I'm doing. Then I went to work, came home yesterday, and pretty much just stayed home the entire day, slept, watched TV, relaxed, didn't do much. I did discover, yesterday morning, I discovered where I got that whiskey set from, that gift. Apparently it was my sister who bought it. My older sister said she was just on Amazon and she saw it and thought about me and bought me that gift. She's so sweet. But yeah, so didn't do much yesterday. I didn't even really get much sleep. I don't know. And then came back to work last night, and now I'm heading home. I mean, I don't want to complain, but I'm really getting over getting over this second job. I feel like my weekend is just like I basically work 7 days a week, and I've been doing this for a while. And I think one of my biggest fears why I don't leave this job is because I've been in positions where I didn't have a job, or I didn't have a job that was paying enough or giving me enough hours. So I'm kind of stuck in that mode of, better safe than sorry. Have a plan B, have a backup plan where, if one job fails, then, or if something happens at the other job, you have a backup somewhere where you could get 40 hours. Because if something was to happen at my full-time job, this job basically has 40 hours for me. And the pay isn't bad. This job pays, I think, 18 something an hour. I I would basically get 40. It's not the worst. But yeah, so I've been talking about leaving this job just so that I have more time at home, have more time to do stuff, to do other things. I've been talking about that for weeks and still haven't left. I always find a way to show up back here. I haven't even sent in I haven't even written a resignation letter. I've been at this job for, I want to say like 4 or 5 years. I've been part-time, I've been full-time, I've been part-time, I've been full-time. So now I'm doing it part-time. It's not bad, it's not hard, it's just having already worked 40 hours during the week, and with it being during the night, it's like I don't get to do anything on Saturday, like on the weekend. I basically waste, I don't want to say waste my weekend, because I'm doing something constructive, I'm doing something productive, but like I don't feel like I'm getting the most out of my weekends, because I have to be tending to this job, and then I'm tired most of the times. So that's the biggest part, like, you know, that makes me want to leave. But at the same time, I don't want to seem like I'm complaining, because it's not a hard job. And, you know, I know I'm privileged to be having 2 jobs, which brings me to another issue, or something that I wanted to talk about. So for my full-time job, I am a judicial marshal, and I basically work in the courthouse. I'm in the courtroom sometimes as like a bailiff or a sheriff, which most people are familiar with. And, you know, like, sometimes I work in family court, and the stories or the situations that I see, I'm like, you know, it's kind of sad. And for example, one of the biggest like things that I've seen that I just can't wrap my mind around are the guys who come in court and, you know, say they don't have a job, they can't find a job. I'll tell you this, I've been in Connecticut for more than 10 years, I would say. Yeah, I've been in Connecticut more than 10 years. No, in and out of Connecticut, and I have never seen so many places hiring all at once. I remember when I first moved here, I was trying to find a job, and it seemed like the hardest thing to do. Like, I wasn't driving, so that was my first enemy. I didn't have a car, but everywhere I went, it was just like jobs were very scarce. And right now, when I go on the street, everywhere I go, they're hiring. Some places are, like, even restaurants are offering sign-on bonuses, and that's just weird to me. So when I see all of that, and then I go into the courtroom and I see Your Honor trying to, you know, questioning these guys on why aren't you paying your child support, and they're saying they don't have a job and all of this thing, and I'm like, how do you not have a job? So one of the resolutions or the push that the court will put on these guys are females, because females do get subjected to child support as well, is if they don't have a job, they'll tell them that they're required to register with the American Job Center. They're required to fill out a certain amount of job applications per week while they're waiting on their next court date. Also, they'll have to register with 2 or 3 temp agencies. So I remember on Friday, this guy came to court, and Your Honor was basically saying to him, like, you had these requirements. He had to fill out 15 applications per week, and he had 5 weeks to do so. He showed up and he only had 15 applications 15 places that he claimed to have applied to. And Your Honor basically said to him, you only have 15 applications or 15 places that you apply to. You're missing a lot. You were required to apply to 15 places per week until you got a job. And he seemed surprised, as if he didn't know the court order that was put in place. So she was like, yes, you're missing 60. You were supposed to have which I think her math was a little bit off. Let me check that real quick. So that would have been her math is right. Yeah. He had 5 weeks, so he should have had 75 applications. He only had 15, so he was missing a whole 60. So that means he couldn't account for 4 weeks. And I mean, I see this guy standing there, and he's trying to give all these excuses why he can't work, why he doesn't have a job. He made it seem unreasonable that the court was asking him to fill out 15 applications per week. He also brought, he basically was claiming to be injured and all of this, saying he can't stand for too long, or he can't sit for too long. But at the same time, this guy basically lives with his girlfriend, his newborn child, and her child that she had before. And I'm like, so wait, you can't sit, you can't stand, but you could have sex, right? You could make a whole new baby. And while I'm telling the story, I'm trying to be as discreet as possible. Obviously, I won't call any names. Obviously, I won't give any demographic information or anything like that. But he basically was saying that he has all these medical conditions why he can't work, but he couldn't present anything that says that, like a doctor's note saying he can't work. And that's what Your Honor wanted. And it's like, bro, you're what, 30, 40 maybe. Here you have kids with multiple women, and you're here trying to make excuses like a child on why you can't support these kids that you made. Like, and I find that to be extremely pathetic. I get it. Not everybody has different situations. Like, some people have it harder than some, opportunity wise and stuff like that. But I feel like, like, if you want to do something, if you're making an effort and pushing, you can be doing something. Like, just straight up saying, oh, I don't have any job, or I can't find any job. I think that is a piss poor excuse. And the reason why I say this is it really you that you can't find any job, or the jobs that you can find you don't want to do? Because I've worked in a shelter before where, they're supposed to find a job and get themselves on their feet within 6 months, but some of these people in the shelter, where they're the ones saying, oh, I'm not working at Burger King, or I'm not working at McDonald's, or whatever. And I'm like, so you rather live for free under some not so nice circumstances than go out there and make money for yourself. In my opinion, making $10 an hour is better than zero. Hell, making $8 an hour is better than zero. But anyways, this guy was there pleading to the court that he can't work, and try to make it seem like it was unreasonable that they were asking him to register with a job center and stuff like that. I'm like, you're not making it better for yourself. You're not showing the initiative. You're not showing any sign of, oh, I want to do this. I want to take care of my child, or my children in his case. And then on top of that, he's going to disclose to the court that he lives with his girlfriend, who does not work either. And they basically get by off his girlfriend's child Social Security. So I don't know what the situation there is. I'm not so versed on SSI or whatever. But I'm not gonna say her child is disabled, or I don't know what it is, but he basically, that's what he said. He told the court that because the court asked him, how does he fend for himself, and how does he take care of himself? He said is his girlfriend is the one who takes care of him, or pays the bills, or whatever the case is. And the court asked him, what does she do? Does she work? He said, no, she doesn't work. She stays home, take care of her child or her children, and she basically uses her son's Social Security income to take care of the household. And I'm just sitting there like, or standing rather, I'm just standing there like, did you actually just say that? Now, I feel as a man, you are supposed to be working and providing for your children. There's no excuses there. You can lay down and make them. You should be able to take care of them, or at least try. Yeah, you probably can't give them the most luxurious life that's there, but you can still provide the basic stuff: food, clothing, somewhere to sleep, safety. You should be able to provide that. And if you're failing at that, I don't know, man. That's just sad. And I myself wouldn't feel comfortable, showing up and trying to plead my way, having like these people question me on why I'm not working or whatever. And that's the reason why I work 7 days a week. That's the reason why I do this. Now, I can make the decision to say, you know what, I'm not gonna do this 7 days a week. I'm gonna try to spend more time at home, do more stuff. I have more time to myself on the weekends, and maybe budget a little bit better, spend less or whatever. That way I'm not affected greatly by not having this second job. So I can do that, which is what I probably will do. But the crazy thing about it is there are so many people who you'll see that they're quick to say, I don't have a job, I can't find a job. And remember I said earlier that this is the most I've seen places in Connecticut saying, we're hiring, everywhere is looking for jobs. Even this job that I'm just coming from are looking for people. This job is short right now. The guy that I relieved on Friday, he worked 2 to 10 p.m. 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Friday. I relieved him at 10, and I was working 10 to 6 a.m. He's the one who relieved me yesterday morning. And he worked from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and I relieved him again last night, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. He just relieved me again. He just relieved me again. And he's going to work until 10 p.m. tonight. And tomorrow, he's working, I believe, 2 to 10. Now, there's I want to say 32 or 40 hour vacancy at this job. And we only have, right now, there's only 4 of us, which I am part-time. I only can work on the weekends. So, right there, these guys have to be working overtime. And it's just crazy that this job pays decently. They're looking for people. There's so many hours available. And not just in this location, but because it's a security company. But I'm pretty sure they have other openings. But again, people will tell you, I can't find a job. And that is beyond me. What am I doing today? Probably gonna go in and get some rest. My friend is having a baby shower in New Jersey, so I'm more than likely gonna go. It's gonna be a rough drive, and I am not looking forward to it, not one bit, because as I said, my weekend just went by, and I have to go to work tomorrow. Well, tomorrow is July 4th, so I have tomorrow to relax, which I'm going to be home, and I have a lot of stuff to do. So, but it'll be good being home. So yeah, I'm going to go to Jersey later. This vlog will probably be a little bit longer than the previous one, because it's gonna be 3 days. But yeah, I'm gonna go in and take a shower, get some sleep, and then I'll probably be up around 12-1. I don't know what I'm gonna do before heading out, but I believe the baby shower is 3 p.m. until 10. I want to show my face. It's gonna be real tough to drive a whole 3 hours, 3.5 hours, just to maybe be there for half an hour. So I'll probably stay there a little bit longer, but then I have to think about the drive back tonight. So I am not too thrilled, but you know, I gotta show my support. But that's that. I just got home, or I've been home. I guess you guys saw that I wasn't driving. Annette's probably still sleeping. I'm gonna head in and take a shower and stuff, and I'll chat to you guys later. Yo, what's going on?
They are all waiting for this.
So I drive through Manhattan to Jersey. Left the yard maybe like 5:40, 5:50. By the GPS time, it said I'll be there by 8 o'clock. 3 minutes to 8 to be exact. I believe the event is 5 to 9, so just about an hour or so. Don't mind the glasses. The sun is glaring. But yo, nah, tell a lie, that drive very hard for do, you know. That drive very really hard for do. Because driving through New York, yo, whether these New York drivers, my God, man, probably the worst set of drivers I've ever experienced. Maybe drivers in Jamaica that topic, but this shit, yo, it's just crazy. Somebody just cut me off a while ago, like, look, I'm gonna say I can't even turn this. When if you can't see through the back window, and I will say, pretty much in a bumper to bumper traffic, and somebody I try to overtake me. Like, where you go? Where you overtake I go? You literally overtake if you go like not even 2 yards good in front of me. Like, what the sense that I make? Like, none of we now go nowhere fast. And then when them lick people car, you know, them not the insurance or them foolishness or them want try to say your fault. Last time I have an accident, you know, my car get totaled a couple years ago. My second car got totaled, and it was in New York. Now, the weird thing now about it was a Connecticut driver who rode up in the back of a car and totaled it. So I guess not really helped my point, but still. Yo, I've never driven to New York or driven through New York without seeing an accident. Like, every day. And I actually just passed one not too long ago. It's like, people don't know how to drive, bro. Yo, I can't even see the screen right now. I can't see anything. The sun is just so damn bright. But yeah, going over this New Jersey bridge. Which bridge is this? Bridge exit.
Welcome to New Jersey.
Oh, just reached New Jersey. About to go on the New Jersey Turnpike. Just gonna show my respect at this event and then drive go back home. Tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow, Monday, July 4th, I'll be home and I'll be able to get a lot of work done. I think I'm gonna vlog all day, like in parts. But I got some stumps, some tree stumps to basically break up. I bought a wedge and a sledgehammer to split the wood. And I feel I don't know fishy mentality people. I wanna come with no why. Let me rephrase that. bought a wedge and a sledgehammer to split the tree pieces. But yeah. And then what else I have to do? Might as well just cut the grass tomorrow as well if I have time. That way I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the week. Where you go? Jesus, peace, man. Yeah, might as well just cut the grass tomorrow. I'll see how that works. But
I-95 South, New Jersey Turnpike exit toward I-80 Garden State Parkway.
yeah, this is something. Oh, see, if you go over. Hold on, the people.
Take the I-95 South exit, then keep right to continue on exit 72A.
Alright. Good to go. Yeah, so tomorrow, same can wake up early. Relatively early.
Keep right, continue on exit 72A.
Do a little workout. And then start my day. The most important thing tomorrow is to start chipping away at these
Continue for 8
logs.
miles.
That way I can start cleaning up the backyard some more. I gotta organize the basement. That's another big thing too. And then if I get those two things done, everything else is just freestyle. And I'll probably if I get the basement done, I need to shoot some other videos.
See you next week. Thank you.
So that's my main priority, and then get ready. I need to iron all my uniform as well. Get ready for work for the rest of the week and beyond. And yeah, so I'm 13 minutes away. Not sure if I'm gonna be vlogging there. I'll see how they feel about that. If they don't have any problem with it, I'll get some clips from that. But chat to in a bit. Yo, so basically I'm gonna pull up at the place. The battery are probably gonna dead soon. Memory card probably gonna full soon too. You know what? I just record and see what you want. If the battery dead, get a new one. So that waste time. Yeah, fine, Mr.
Almost into the battery on the microphone door. But I mean, just never understand it. You know what I like from the style? You put them to show nobody? So, who no shadow? Huh?
Yeah, far.
So it's a race to the finish line. You want to see this?
The battery so dead, so I'm gonna get the king and the queen before the battery dead.
Right?
Send up over this. Video? Yeah, video.
Oh, video.
Look here, I'm pose. Look here, take a picture too. Good. I'll go on, princess. Hi.
Here you go, my sweetheart. Congratulations on your winning. Thank you for entering. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Alright? Mix up that. The time, you know. We are getting close to the time. We're almost ready to eat now. No, baby. Give me a little time now. You can't feed from behind. You have to come in front. But we want to ensure that the male know the rules of the game. Okay. There's no trick to it. It's just strictly feeding. Please do not mess up the ladies. It's still a top. Because somebody know when to stop. Alright? So she said she can't manage no more done. And she just automatically can get up and done. And not won't force you to eat anything because I don't want anybody to throw up. Or, you understand? So if you feel as if you can't take it, don't be afraid to say stop. Alright. Selector. Remember now, you know. This man raise my hand, you know I can't see it.
How are the DJ, Robbie?
Guys, step in front of the ladies, please.
Oh.
Do not allow them to know what they are tasting.
Why you man stay so?
Alright?